Hello and welcome, and wait, what is this? This is not the usual intro. I am Spanglesy1 and that is Roy.
Hello!
And we're trying a special new type of video. We're just going to showcase the Butcher. We are playing a custom match, and yes, I know, we are playing with AI.
But don't hate.
Don't hate before you get mad. The point of this is we want to showcase the Butcher and the new map, and that is it. Hopefully this will be a quick little one, but it'll give you an idea of how things work and what the Butcher looks like. A nice little first look. So Roy has been playing a couple games with the Butcher. What are your initial impressions of this melee assassin?
Alright, so the Butcher actually has a much larger life pool than most of your assassins, and he gets the fresh meat trait, which means when you kill someone, there's little red droplets of meat on your screen, and your job is to collect and devour that meat. It is disgusting.
Sounds delicious. Looks like we'll get a chance to show off some skills here in a little bit.
Holy cow, I look forward to. So you want to kind of treat these meat stacks, which is hilarious, I know, but you want to treat them like ability stacks, like as if you were any other assassin, and you're trying to get up to 25, especially early game, because that will increase your damage by 25%.
So that's what my next question is. How do these stacks of meat work? Like, what is the metric behind them?
So, for each stack of meat, a minion will drop 1, a hero drops 3, unless, of course, you do a different talent, which I'm going to showcase that in a different video. But otherwise, for each piece of meat, you get 1% bonus attack damage, and you can hold up to 25. When you die, it goes back to 0, unless you choose a different talent.
Now, does this only apply to basic attacks, or does this apply to abilities as well?
This applies to your ability and auto attacks.
Okay, so this is a perfect time because the Immortals are now going to be spawning here in the middle of the map. So these two giant Immortals will spawn, and they're going to start attacking each other. So you can either defend your Immortal or attack the enemy's Immortal, and this is going to cause a lot of team fights. So we're going to go ahead and start bursting this one down here, and he's going to do a quick little AoE. As you can see, these Immortals are shooting at each other and doing slight damage to one another. Trying to think of a better way to extract. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now, when they reach about 50% right here, they're going to rotate positions after clashing in the corner for a little bit. And this is also where you're going to be team fighting a lot. So now everything repositions, and you have to either, again, defend yours or attack theirs. Now, that AoE attack that they do does not stun you as most Grave Golems or bosses do. That one will. But the other one just kind of knocks you back. So when they do that, you want to watch out for the spheres that are located on the ground. Now, that one will just push you back and not stun you as much as the other ones. Okay, now, we just killed their Golem, their behemoth thing. He was taken down, and our Immortal, whatever you want to call it, is going to absorb a shield and get a health bonus. The more life your Immortal has, the more of a shield and health pool he will have. While his shield is up, he will be attacking the least pushed lane with a ranged attack. As soon as his shield goes down, he will start attacking in melee range. As you can see, his shield is going down really fast. They're kind of a glass cannon, if you really think about it. They don't have a giant health pool, so especially in the early game, the enemy team, if they're coordinating, will be able to take them down really fast. But if you leave it alone, it will be doing a lot of damage.
So some of the other things that could happen on this map, besides the Immortal attacks, there's new mercenaries. And they changed the way siege mercenaries are done, to where these new siege mercenaries will only attack one thing at a time. And I don't know if the damage bonus is different, maybe you do.
I haven't read too much on the different damage types of siege bonus. And you can see that got taken down pretty quickly. So now let's take this opportunity for you and I, Roy, to go look at some of the new siege camps up here. These are the Khazra siege camps. They use a non-AoE ranged attack. They have these giant spears.
Finally.
Spears. That would
Yeah, they're like the troll hunters almost.
Yeah, they're from Diablo 3, which makes sense, because that's what this map is centered around. So we're going to grab these guys, and now we're going to go get the other one, the Bruiser Camp, the new Bruiser Camp, which is down here. I'm going to ignore Diablo because, you know, well, it's a bot game. And I'll just wait for Roy to meet me down here at the Bruiser Camp.
Finally.
The butcher is fat and slow because his legs aren't even his.
Now this one is the Fallen Shaman. Now there's something cool about these ones, as if you kill these little dogs in the front, he'll just bring them back to life. So you want to focus down the Shaman in the back, because he will constantly just res them back up again. So you don't want to leave him alone. Thank you, Botanist Pro, for sticking me in a wall. I really
am
do
stuck
appreciate
in the
it.
wall.
Alright, so now that we have a little lull, let's you and I go back top, and do you want to
I must
talk a little
act.
bit about the talents that the Butcher has? And specifically his abilities?
Take heed, mortals.
Yeah,
I
and
will
so
arrive soon.
your butcher has several things in its kit here. The very first thing, the thing you're going to use the most, is called Hamstring. It deals 120 damage essentially, slows your enemies, and it has a 4-second cooldown. And it's pretty much what you're going to be using most of the time, besides auto attacks. Another thing you could do is called Ruthless Onslaught, which is really awesome, except its cooldown is like 25 seconds. And seriously, look at me just walking around these computers. So, let me go find somebody here.
Oh, we need to go. Actually, our mortals are up, so you can show it. Because doesn't it have a unstoppable?
Yes, you become unstoppable, and you hunt somebody down, and you hit them. So, that's how you're going to close the gap. And then you have Butcher's Brand, which is a melee attack. It does some damage, but more importantly, it heals you as you attack the person with the brand, and it gives bonus damage. Its cooldown is a little bit more forgiving than Onslaught, so you can use it a bit more. But in like a game with humans, I found that during the lane phase specifically, I'm usually using Hamstring or auto attack because the cooldowns on these, I don't want to use them unless I'm sure I can kill someone.
Now, what seems like great about Onslaught, or the Unstoppable, yeah, is that's such a great initiate.
Yeah, it is, and you can spec it to do more damage, to add more slow. And the other build that I've been looking at is increasing the amount of damage and slow that Hamstring does. And with a 4-second cooldown on that, you can just make people really sad that they're in the game with you.
Now, have you noticed a good counter to the Butcher in your limited play, or a hero that just does better against the Butcher?
If the Butcher's by itself, I've had a really hard time fighting Sylvanas. And what I noticed, the Sylvanas I was playing against, she was using her normal, like those 5 arrows that keep respawning, and she was using her dagger effectively and could close the gap as I was running away because the Butcher's slow and just destroying me. So, with that said, I had a Zeratul come down, and once Zeratul and I were working together, I didn't get touched for the rest of the game.
Well, that was going to lead me into my next question. If you have found a hero that pairs well with the Butcher.
And if I have somebody that helps me either initiate or finishes the gank, it's a beautiful thing. Hey, anybody want to see somebody get stuck in a lamb slaughter?
Oh yes, let's show off his ultimate. Maybe you once.
Let's see if we can pull him back here. Come on, get back here, guys. It's just an immortal. Don't be afraid.
Maybe that Tychus.
That Tychus wants it, and there he is. He can't get away.
So it chains them to the
It chains
ground.
him in. It does damage. Ooh, I might die from this.
You did. Bots are
There
so
goes
scary.
my
Oh, I'm
axe.
even though they're bots and they're not on the hardest difficulty, if you're getting going ham like we have been, you can still die. But the point of this video is just to show you how the Butcher's played in the layout of the map. So I'm gonna go grab what is the siege camps.
Capturing this camp could make all
There is
the
4 siege camps located on this map. You have top, bot, and then 2 in the mid.
I am on my way to
I'm
help.
guessing you can call the top and the bottom ones the neutral siege camps. Yes?
Eternity
I mean, it really depends on where the Immortals are at, too.
Yeah.
That's going to change where the other team is.
I really like the design overall of this map. It is gorgeous looking. Dead Kalthas. You just chained him. Oh, I like that chain effect.
Right? It's awesome. I might have pushed myself a little far into that. Those
Yeah.
these spear
Even though we're
throws,
playing
that's
against
not too
computers,
bad.
we're playing with computers as well. Oh, I just turned into a bomb. I'm gonna keep focusing on this fight while you guys are going. So is there anything else that you want to talk about the Butcher? Some strengths, some weaknesses you found about him?
He has, like I said, he has an incredible life pool, but without those stacks of meat, he's not doing a lot of damage. So you have to go back to trying to collect that. So, you know, for anybody who plays like Nova, Bala, KT is a good one right there.
Yeah.
You still have to watch your positioning and kind of treat him like he has those vulnerabilities, because collecting these things suck. Like that Diablo should be dead, but I only have 15 meats.
So if you had more meat, you'd have been able to kill him a lot easier. He kind of reminds me of a pre-nerfed Thrall.
Our time is short.
Less, more ugly.
He is pretty ugly. Let's see if we can push this through right here. Come on, Butcher, get in there. Oh, you're tanking that.
Yeah, KT wants to kill me. What else is new?
You are a giant demon thing. We could probably go help our immortals and finish this off. Just like the design of these immortals. They have specific names, but those are escaping me right now.
Are these dudes even doing damage to each other?
Yeah, if you can see, they're going to do a slight amount of damage here. They actually will show you in the lower right-hand corner of the screen their hit points.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot of hit points.
It is, yeah. They have a lot of hit points. So they're going to get very strong later in the game.
So let's see if it's possible. Can we split push?
I must take up a new
Alright, so see, when halfway again, they will clash in the middle.
Oh, thank you, bot
Oh, hey,
Jaina.
look what I found. It also gives you vision. I think there's some people just standing over here. So the big thing of this map is going to be to decide if you defend yours or attack theirs. It's an interesting mechanic that I really like, and I really like how the map reorientates itself after you reach 50%, so you have to move around and you can't just stand still.
I think at this point that the hammer is going to be back in the game again.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because Hammer can be able to sit back and just pelt everyone.
Yeah,
Now,
if
should
you have like
push-
a Mad Butcher who comes at somebody with Ruthless Onslaught, as soon as that immortality or whatever is over with, just a quick little blast and he's back out into the safe area.
And he's able to take out minion waves really quickly.
Without
Now it
delay.
looks like he has a massive health pool. But his shields are going down pretty quickly just from this tower. So it looks like you'll... As you use some golems, like in the Haunted Mine or other similar, you use the golem as kind of the... Oh, I'm gonna die to Kel'Thas back here. If you use the golem as kind of the tank to absorb the damage from the towers and everything, and it seems like with the Immortal you want to protect it from the towers and use it almost as a support or a long-ranged assassin, but for structures.
So, I don't know if we're going to actually get to it, but the level 20 upgrade to Lama Slaughter is that any hero within that area gets caught by Lama Slaughter.
Oh, so it'll do more than
So,
one.
there was the game that I won earlier. I captured like 4 heroes in that, and the Zebros now, like all of his like upgraded toads and everything like that. You know, it was murder. Because I don't think we're gonna see it, because I'm gonna have to kill this before.
Oh, no, I like that engage that you had. I don't know, you're all by yourself. Getting a
Ooh,
Nubarak.
that Nazebro. If you just saw that, that means you can run away as a Nazebro and escape that ult.
Oh, did he use sprint or did he use?
He used that thing where he goes underground.
Oh, that was a Nubarak.
Or a Nubarak.
It's
I don't know,
okay.
I'm taking cold meds.
It's late. It's late at night. I think I'll just grab this siege camp because I just like the design of that. They're so creepy. And if you ever played Diablo 3, especially on the harder tournament levels, you know how annoying these guys were. How they like to res each other constantly. Especially if you got a harder one.
I think that was like 30 minutes of our marathon last time.
Yeah, it was just dealing with one of those. Psycho, we're trying to... What am I doing? Okay. I'm gonna go try to get the top camp as well. But my team is missing somewhere. Where are you?
I am getting the bottom.
Oh, wow! He was really hard to see all the way down in the bottom like that.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but Diablo 3 is getting a patch as well, right?
Yes, they are getting a small little patch.
I heard there's actually like a new difficulty and like your crafting system suddenly matters again.
Yeah, we'll do a video on that. If you would like us to do a video or just Diablo 3 videos in general, please
We
let us
do
know.
like Diablo 3.
We do enjoy a good
Like the
Diablo.
waves.
So let's try to finish this game up pretty quickly. It's getting a little long.
Repent before my wrath, demon.
I think we've showed the map pretty well and how the objectives go. And you know how much I hate this term, but the meta of the map is yet to be determined on how you're going to be doing these fights. It'll be very interesting to see how they play out. I haven't gone into a production match with this yet, but I'm very excited to do so. And we will be doing a couple of those, hopefully, over the next
Yeah.
couple of days.
I haven't even, I did a couple quick matches and I haven't got into it yet, but the map rotation has changed from my understanding.
Yes, the
So,
map, they did change.
chances of getting it is higher.
Enough.
Yes, what they've
I
done
see
is
better ground.
they've removed the Haunted Mines and Blackheart's Bay. So for a while, you won't be able to get those. This is not a permanent removal,
I must act.
but to get more people into this map, they're taking those two maps out. And how you feel about those, you know how we feel about those individual maps. It's no secret. Especially Roy.
I don't like that being shot with cannonballs.
A lot of people don't like that one. What I'm interested to see is how snowbally this map can get, because that's the kind of the big. Oh, hello.
Where are you going, Diablo?
Our glory radiates through the night.
So I'm interested to see how snowbally this map actually turns out to be. Because a big complaint of the maps that were removed is you could lose in minutes, and I wonder if that can also happen with this map as well. But I don't really think it's going to be that big of a deal. Look at level 20.
Oh man, they're gonna focus me down. Bastard.
Oh, I'm going to die to a Tychus again.
Rise strong.
Watch
Justice has
this.
begun.
So it seems with how Glass Cannon the Immortal is, the maps are not going to be as snowbally as some of the other ones. But again,
The ones that were taken away, I think like the comebacks weren't happening either.
oh, look at that. Epics, legendaries, set pieces are dropping out of there.
That's cute.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this video of a quick rundown of the Butcher and the new map. If you have any questions, please do so in the comments. If you like these types of videos, please let us know, and we might do some more in the future for more patches. We're going to be doing a lot of Butcher-focused videos, so I hope you like lots of Butcher. Oh, we can take a look at the new stat screen.
I was
while
about to
we're
say,
at
make sure you take a look at the stats because now the tanks are getting the love they deserve.
Yes, now as a tank, you can see how much damage you have taken. Well, we hope you liked this video. If you liked it, go ahead and like it. If you disliked it, go ahead and dislike it. For anything else, please comment, and have a fantastic rest of your day.